one of the things you always talk about with a church planter and a church in general is, if your church disappeared tomorrow, would the community that you're in miss you? Would they even know?
That's a tough question for a church.
Yeah, and if the answer is no, then you need to look inside at your church a little bit and say, hey, are we making impact?
Yes.
If we disappeared tomorrow, would our community miss us? And so there was this significant moment in the life of our church that we look at where Countryside YMCA, their board, made a decision that we need to do a renovation. The building was built in 1978. It was starting to show. So they were ready to invest in a significant renovation of the space. And they came to us at the church and said, we really want you to be able to stay. Like, you're an important part of our story and what we do, so we want you to stay. What would it take to make it easier for you to stay? And that was like, okay, there's that validation you're kind of looking for.
That's powerful.
Yeah, that's them saying, hey, we want you to stay. So how can we? So in that process, part of that renovation, the event center that's there today is built with a permanent stage. It has some of the lighting. It has some of the sound. It has some of the things that allows. We were in, what some people who know the Y would know is the turf gym. Mm-hmm. We were in the turf gym. We used the walking track, running track around as our balcony seating. And that's where we were before. But during that renovation, we were able to create a space that was better suited for the church. Yep. And it's also been better suited for the community. Again, this idea of how do we share.
It's got an area that you can walk in and turn around and not have to be a member to enjoy.
And Lebanon's grown quite a bit. At the time, this was mid-2010s, we were designing this and building it. It was hard to find a place in Lebanon if you had a group of more than 35 or 40 people. There really weren't options.
Especially handicap accessible
options for a gathering. And so, we've been blessed as a community to have more of those options today than we did then. But really, as soon as you got to 50 people, you had to kind of leave Lebanon to get
you were
together
traveling to another community.
You were traveling to another community in order to do that. And so that was the other thing, the event center. Yes, it's church on Sunday morning, and yes, we hold some of the Bible studies and things like that the church does. But then it also, during COVID, it's where the Rotary meeting was. We do, the Suicide Prevention Coalition. We do Safety Council. We do some of these other kind of community groups.
Well, just as an example, National Day of Prayer held an incredible event for National Day of Prayer it's
on a regular basis. And there's not a better place to hold that than the Y.
And then it's also, we have different corporations have used it for team meetings and team events. We have, we've had retirement parties. We've actually had weddings and funerals. We've had some of those things. So being that community space. Lost in your hometown.